In case you wondered what it's like living as a working musician, this is what April looks like on a list so I can see it. Follow me through this journey. I'm gonna try and diligently track and post some splice of everything that you saw on that list and cross it off. Y'all gotta help me understand how I keep making plans to write on a calendar, not even being able to really process them before they buy. Okay. This morning I tutored. This got canceled, but basically there was already an impromptu Iggy Medji practice. Jeez. There's an Iggy Medji practice in there. And after that, I tracked Bluesy Maxwell. For Sila album volume 3. Then I practiced with Jalen and Ryan for Jalen's nephew's birthday. And actually, funny enough, this 808 Saints meeting got canceled. Now for the quintessential moments. So Saturday, April 1st went off pretty well. Did So Far Sounds with Shaylon. That was pretty successful. Got to mix and master and do some edits and cuts for Yours Truly. Track I'm going to release pretty soon, featuring Kush with a C, beat made by him. The mix and master is going to be done by Crazo. And then on Sunday, crazy ass day, these meetings canceled, but Iggy Medji practice happened. Tracking Bluesy Maxwell happened. Album Volume 3 stuff. Children of Indigo practice happened. And Jalen and Ryan practice happened. And Regina Marshall practice did not happen. And 808 Daydream did not happen. But I'm not even sure how much of that I really got footage for. But I'm going to try and be diligent. Tomorrow we got Sunset Sins practice with Chloe. Wednesday we got tracking audio for Regina Marshall's project. So I believe we got that. And I'm going to be another successful day of productive stuff. Did work, of course, tutored, but I did not eventually end up tracking audio for Regina. Not yet. That project's still coming together. And I did go into Papertone and mix Mama's song with Aaron. For today, we are at Papertone Studios to mix Mama's song. I wonder what work he's already put into it. But yeah, this is me to gather footage for the recap, April. And y'all, I'm not saying I'm about to be the next country star, but I might be the next country star. Probably not the next country star. But I'm working on something country. It's for a good reason. I'll explain a little bit later. You'll see the promos coming up. But be here. Keep an eye out in May. Keep an eye out in May. Y'all, it keeps happening to me, and I don't know how to stop. This was what yesterday was supposed to be. Just finalized Mama's song, and then possibly Iggy Medji YouTube day. It ended up being, indeed, I did not finalize Mama's song, but I got pretty close. It ended up being, before that, a mix and finalized session for a track I have with Cameron McLeod, The Cure for Paranoia. I ended up doing that first. then going to work on the Mama song with Paper Tone. And then I ended up having no Igimeji YouTube day, but a video shoot with, a photo shoot actually, with with Faith Shavers, Faith Thompson now. Now that all of that has been put into context, you now know why, like, I just 1,000 things that I've got to really get my life sorted around together. So Saturday, April 8th, mix and finalize Track with Cure, mix to finalize Mama Song, photo shoot with Faith Shavers, at Sidecade, at Cherry Coffee, at the 7th Street Bridge, Children of Indigo practice, closing out the day, supporting the homies at Jackson Beat Park. What a day. Today, no Igimeji practice, but I'm going to go do some fun stuff. I'm going to go see John Wick 4. We're shifting the practice to another day. So I'm putting C John Wick 4. And I'm probably going to support the homies again because Raps is out there at the Freeman's doing her residency every Sunday night. Probably going to be out there with Kelsey Merritt.
My musical friends been celebrated cause I made it. 1/4 through life, somebody like they created my rhyme. 365 days, annual blood, so I'm used to run and cuss when I bust from my skull. Cause it's pain in my brain, pain money maintain. Some of us used to carry simple and play. When I was young, this I used to do my thing hard. Grabbing foreigners, take their wallets, their jewels, and rip their credit cards. Sit to the projects, flashing my quick cash. Got my first piece of ass, smoking blunts for that. All of that passion, the wonders. People I used to run with this rich until 1 years in the hundreds. I switched my motto instead of saying fuck tomorrow. And I fucked up but I wanna put the strong sonata. One black, turn on the block, loose cracks, produce stacks, and look up and cut them off pieces to get my loot back. Time is ill, let it keep static like
April 8th, cool day. Not 8th. Wow. April 10th. That's how this week's going. But I was indeed able to do my Artivism for Oak Cliff session. It's kind of cool getting to be in Oak Cliff and talk to kids in the after school program. So yeah, April 8th, doing this thing. And yes, April 9th, did get to go see John Wick. That was pretty cool. Got to go support the homies over there, C-Rabs. And tonight, I just got back from not too long ago, going live with Dapper Dan.
Got a debt collector chewing at their ankles in the 21st century, trying to buy a dream when they sold us more than we could handle. They love to sell you fake fries, but I ain't loving it. I'm trying to dismantle.
Every second you chase me, we fall into a daydream. I can find myself holding on to what it is you are. And there's a chance we share the same reasons, have similar hearts, and hold the belief that maybe there's something brewing between us, babe. Didn't wanna believe it, but I won't deny my feelings. Maybe there's something brewing between us, babe. Didn't wanna believe it, but I won't deny my feelings. I won't deny my feelings. Oh, I won't deny my feelings. Ooh, I won't deny my feelings. Take us home, Jack. I won't deny my.
Trying this one more time because Instagram literally just deleted an entire minute video I did explaining this. I don't know why, but I got my app back. Fuck y'all. Alright, did not have the recording visuals with Regina. Did indeed have the Igimeji practice. Definitely had the Children of Indigo practice on the 13th because we couldn't do it on the 14th. We got to shift. 14th did on V. That was amazing. Check the stories from tonight. Up next tomorrow, I'm at the AT&T Center.
Set it up right now. I can get a dual mono just to make it easy for you. That way it runs stereo.
Yes.
I already rented the room. Guess you could say that I'm making my move. I know that type puts you in the mood. Baby, let me take you into outer space. You know that I'll take it all the way. Get inside my spaceship, I will make your day. Baby, let me take you into outer space.
And playing Jalen's nephew's birthday. Iggy Medji practice shifted from Sunday because I'm going to New Orleans for a little bit. I'll be back on Monday. Sunset Sins practice had to shift as well to the 28th. And man, this calendar got out of hand. Hard to kind of honestly keep track of everything, but I'm doing the best I can. And I'm back on the app. They didn't believe in us, but God did.
See the river's right there. I see a big boat coming. Oh, perfect.
Bud.
Take a left.
There's Ooh, keeps happening. But I haven't updated this calendar in like 4 days, and a lot has happened. But let's see. Saturday, last week, April 15th, played the Children of Indigo at AT&T Center.
Well, we can sit there if you want. Yeah. It's up to you. But I like having you in front because it gives us more of a, like,
Did Jalen's nephew's birthday. That was lit. That was awesome. Did indeed go to New Orleans on Sunday through Monday. Making our way to New Orleans through a very empty Southwest Airlines airport, Dallas Love Field. There's no one here. No one. And visited. Didn't get to play, unfortunately, but just visited. Wasn't able to do these. But up next is Iggy Medji at So Far on Thursday. And we're at the Wine Therapist. And then we're at Main Street Arts Festival and Deep Ellum Art Company. So it's really Iggy Medji heavy this coming weekend. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, whole lot kind of hidden in a few lines. So much to say about the New Orleans trip. I got to visit 3 bars that I'm hopefully going to figure out performing at. That's 3090 Blue Nile and... All right, back at it. Whew, water in my beard. And also just a white beard because I'm getting old as fuck. But updating this calendar. Come on. All right, could not do RVC this last week. Needed a mental day. Did not even do the pre-mix for the Silo album Volume 3. Instead, I just watched the NBA playoffs because I needed rest. This is getting canceled, so the open mic is not happening. But tonight, I do have this practice coming up with Chloe for shooting a video, the last video of her album, and that's going to be fire. I'm not finalizing Sala Album Volume 3 on Saturday in the morning anymore. I am going to George's birthday, but instead of not finalizing that, I am working on my Music Theory 4 final. But instead of actually doing the Sala Album Volume 3 stuff so far, this morning, I'm about to go to Papertone and drop off my drum set so that I'm ready for tomorrow when I track the Music Theory 4 project. And it's going to be interesting seeing how this journey on this project develops. I'm rewriting and rearranging the Nigerian anthem, courtesy of Raph Powell Woodwinds, who's writing some sax parts for it that I kind of gave some guidance for. Michael Healy on the bass, if you know him, is the bassist from Cherry Manis. And I wrote the Nigerian anthem basically using all sevenths, dominants, major, minor chords, and some interesting developments in the middle portion. So stay tuned for that. Might even have Ray, who's 47% Nigerian, on it. And not to worry, Chloe. I know that Sunset Sins is being shot on May 1st, but on April 30th, I'm not shooting a Sunset Sins video. I'm shooting a different video. So I don't know how I'm going to really squeeze this in there. But I'm shooting a video for my project Wander. I've kind of been silent about that one because it's not really dropping until the end of May. And May 1st is just going to have to be on the May 1st stuff. But for now, shooting Wander with Kenna. I just have my video days not as updated since, this is a written calendar and you can see the chaos. It's a weird vibe. But I'll see you tonight, Chloe. We're going to work on some practice. All right, back at it. Water in my beard. And also just a white beard because I'm getting old as fuck. But updating this calendar. Come on. All right, could not do RVC this last week. Needed a mental day. Did not even do the premix for the Sala Album Volume 3. Instead, I just watched the NBA playoffs because I needed rest. This is getting canceled, so the open mic is not happening. But tonight, I do have this practice coming up with Chloe for shooting a video, the last video of her album, and that's going to be fire. I'm not finalizing Sala Album Volume 3 on Saturday in the morning anymore. I am going to George's birthday, but instead of not finalizing that, I am working on my Music Theory 4 final. But instead of actually doing the Sala Album Volume 3 stuff so far, this morning, I'm about to go to Papertone and drop off my drum set so that I'm ready for tomorrow when I track the Music Theory 4 project. And it's going to be interesting seeing how this journey on this project develops. I'm rewriting and rearranging the Nigerian anthem, courtesy of Raph Powell Woodwinds, who's writing some sax parts for it that I kind of gave some guidance for. Michael Healy on the bass, if you know him, is the bassist from Cherry Manis. And I wrote the Nigerian anthem basically using all sevenths, dominants, major, minor chords, and some interesting developments in the middle portion. So stay tuned for that. Might even have Ray, who's 47% Nigerian, on it.
Be proud of what you're doing. Tell your story. Know your story. And just be confident that you're doing the right thing, that you're on the right path, no matter what it feels like, whether it's a win a day or it's taking forever for it to feel like your success. That's okay. It'll come. I assure you it will come. Just be consistent and keep going. Storytelling is magic. It's a simple step. I got a 3-hour course. You want to do 3 hours of storytelling? We can do that. But there are 2 elements of storytelling that make it compelling and memorable, and you have to do one or both. The first is visual, and hang on before you think I've got to take a picture. You don't. And the second is emotion. We're humans. We respond to human qualities and frailties and vulnerabilities we check in with you. You put your human in your art. Every one of you does. I know that for a fact. So I did a talk not long ago, a couple of hundred suits that they were marketing directors. They were mainly suits, and yes, we made them take their ties off. We made fun of it. And I began with storytelling is magic.
You should get a Fitness Connection membership and work out with me.
I'll consider it. I will consider it.
You live in Arlington.
I work at TCC. I use the gym there.
Oh, then.
It's a free gym. But if you want to come to TCC,
Okay, how much is the guest pass?
let me find out. Let me find out.
And just like that, April is done. And man, if shit didn't change at the last minute, as always, come on, turn around camera. All right, yep. Did the video shoot for Wander successfully. That was really, really cool. We were worried about how much blocking and planning we had done, but we had gotten enough. Couldn't make George's birthday. He didn't pick up the phone. So him, Music Theory 4 project. I started tracking it, yep, with Paper Tone project. And today, man, there's so much that's not even in this calendar. I tutored 5 kids and then had a practice with Chloe and then had a practice with 808 Saints for all the upcoming show. May is about to be lit. But if you've been with me, this is hopefully the end of the recap video. And we'll try and do right by this again in May.